You've reached your destination.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. You're listening to There and Back with Casidy and Shivana. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about everything we want for Christmas this year.
Yes.
So, as the Christmas season is coming up, we thought this would be a great episode just to give some people ideas for themselves. If you listen to last week's episode, that was a gift guide for others, but you could also obviously steal anything on these lists today for other people as well. So, we hope you guys enjoy.
Yes.
Let's get into our segments.
Peek and pit.
Yeah. Would you like to start us off?
Sure. I have an interesting peek. So I visited family a couple weeks ago at the beginning of October that I hadn't visited in a very long time. And they gave me some stuff from like when I was little that was like sent to them by my mom. And one of the things was this old tape that like was recorded and was supposedly from me. So my grandma sent me a tape player and I got to listen to it, and it's little me, like little toddler, and my mom's on the tape, which makes me really happy. So that's my peak. And pit, life has been pretty good. I bought this candle at Target and I was excited about it. And I lit it and I had the worst headache I've had in literally so long last night. And I really think it's the candle. And I'm sad about that, but I'm gonna have to throw away the candle if it's gonna do that. So guess that's my pit.
That's funny. My peak is I just came back from my parents' house this weekend. My little sister got baptized, and my dad at the last moment also got rebaptized. He was baptized when he was little, Roman Catholic, but in the Christian faith, you basically get baptized when you accept God. So it was basically just like washing away his sins and like giving himself to God again. So that was really cool because my dad decided totally at the last minute to join in on that. And then my pit, I guess I have the Aura ring and that tells you if your readiness is low. And I really like perfected the whole sleep schedule. Like I go to bed by 9:45, wake up at 6. And my sleep has been phenomenal through the app, but my readiness is low. And I've also been having like this back pain. So I don't know if I'm getting sick or if like it's just the girl time of the month or what's going on. But I really enjoy listening to my ring and it makes me like feel good. Not like listening to the ring, but like scheduling out my workouts, how the ring says I'm feeling and what like activity level I say it says I should be doing really has been helping. So I've been enjoying that.
Nice. Time for a media minute.
I love to get into a media minute.
Amazing. Do you know yours?
Yeah. I finally started the Chestnut Creek series, which is a book series. It's 5 books. It's like the cowboy books. I've seen them on TikTok. Don't, the first one's trash. So if you read it, you probably should because like they all interconnect. But the first one's trash. It's awful. It's very cringy. It's awful. The second one, I just finished at like 7 a.m. this morning. I woke up really early and just decided to read it. And that one was a lot better. So it's looking on the upside. Iron Flame does come out tomorrow. So I'm probably gonna like slowly read them, like just as they come about. Because they're not like, oh my God, breathtaking, you need to read right here, right now. But I do like them as like a little filler of a book.
Nice.
What's your medium in it?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have one. I finished Gilmore Girls today and I got to watch a YouTube video or two, so that felt nice. Not got to, but I really haven't watched anything on YouTube since starting the series, so I will be in a limbo between shows for a little while, and that means I watch YouTube instead. But
So now that you've finished the show,
oh,
I need to know, are you team Jess, Logan, or Dean? How that you finished the show? I guess you still haven't watched like the spin-off, but the actual like baseline show.
yeah, I like Logan, but he's very wishy-washy a little bit to me.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they were all kind of like that. Dean, I'm not a fan of.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Jess got his act together a little bit better, he'd be better, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite personally.
I love early seasons, Jess and Rory, but definitely like Endgame towards the end was just I preferred Logan and Rory for sure. Because like
Yeah,
Rory somewhat matured. I don't know, she was a little crybaby the whole show, but Rory somewhat matured, and I feel like Jess just like never got there.
yeah. There was moments where I was like, oh, I love Logan. He's great. And then he's kind of like, I don't know, a little all over the place sometimes. But
And before we get into it, let's have a quick moment to thank our sponsors for today's video.
We wanted to take a moment to say thank you to our sponsor, Waterboy. They have the perfect hydration packets for those holiday hangovers or those post workout hydration pick me ups. So whether you're hitting the gym or you drink a little too much, they've got you covered. Waterboy has 0 sugar and 3 times the electrolytes of Liquid IV, making your hangovers stand no chance. You guys, the first time I had Waterboy was this summer at the Fun on Weekdays 5K in LA, and it was amazing. Not only does it taste amazing, and let me tell you, I'm not a huge fan of types of drinks like these, but I really like this one. It also made me feel so hydrated and good to go after running a 5K. And I'm not a big runner, so I really appreciated the extra boost. So definitely give these a try. They have some amazing flavors like strawberry lemonade, lemon lime, and blue raspberry. And they just released a grape flavor. It is also gluten-free, caffeine-free, dairy-free, vegan, and made right here in the USA. Stay hydrated this season with Waterboy. This makes a great gift or stocking stuffer for anyone in your life. Hundreds of thousands of people already trust Waterboy as their hangover cure. It's time to stop dealing with anxiety alone. For a limited time, our listeners get an exclusive 15% off discount with our link at waterboy.com/TBpod. That's 15% off at waterboy.com/TBpod. It's time to ho, hydrate this holiday season.
And we're back.
Well, let's get into it. These are all the things on our Christmas wish list. And if you don't have enough ideas from this episode, or even if you do, you should still listen to last week's episode for more gift ideas and things.
For sure. All right. So my first one is the Curve Love pants. I do have ideally, I really want a white pair of jeans. I know white pants just aren't very in, but recently I've just found myself wanting to gravitate towards a pair. But the Curve Love brand from Abercrombie, I got a pair for my 23rd birthday dinner, and they are so flattering. I feel like a lot of people say that, but they're kind of on the pricier side, so I've just never invested. And they're gorgeous on me. They're a really nice pair of pants. So I kind of want a white pair or just another pair in general because I only have a black leather pair at the moment.
I have been seeing the fall fashion everywhere, and my whole mind is wow, I want to dress cute. So I've really been wanting a long coat. I feel like those throw an outfit together, a trench coat with a tie, and I just have an idea in my head. I did go to the mall this weekend, couldn't find it, so still on my wish list, still sitting there.
My next one is the Prada Paradox perfume. It's the pink, it looks like a triangle Prada perfume. You've probably seen it before. It smells really good. I'm just a big perfume gal, and 2 of mine are getting close to empty, so I really want it. I think I may have convinced my Grammy to get it for me, so thanks, Grammy.
No, this past 2 years, I've become more perfume girl versus body sprays, and I'm with you on that. I don't really have any perfumes in mind because I don't actively go smell them, but a perfume, I'd be super happy with that. But not
in college, you lived off body mist, and it actually made me want to punch you, but it's fine. You've grown up.
I never had one. I just never got one. And
what's next?
We're here now. I don't have any body mist anymore.
I know, again, we evolved.
I feel like a lot of things on my list kind of go towards this fashion thing I'm wanting to experiment with, but it's a little black bag or purse. I have 2 tan bags, and I find myself going for an outfit and going, those don't go with this outfit. I need a black bag. I used to have a black bag, but it is broken. The zipper is broken. So yes, I still have it, but I don't want to use it because it kind of looks chinkety.
Yeah, I have on my list. I can't lie, I assumed you were putting that on your list, so I also have that on my big wish list. Is I want Coach, which I love that Coach is back in style. I want one of their little purses that go right up to the shoulder. Because I feel like those weren't in for a while, but I think they're back, so I kind of want a black or a tan one also. I kind of want to go to the outlets. I think maybe you should come visit and we should go to the outlets and just buy them for ourselves. Our 1 year podcast gift to ourselves. My next one is Liaison Label. It's an well, they do more than just athletics, but I might have already have it. It might be sitting in my apartment, but it was on my wish list. I got 2 sets of biker shorts with a cute tank, and yeah, that was on my wish list. But how Christmas goes for my family is as we get older, aka me and my brother, we just go, hey mom, we bought this for ourselves for Christmas. It's gonna go under the tree. And she goes, okay, here's the money back for it. So I may have already bought it for myself and I'm just waiting for my mom to pay me back. So
I sort of do that too. I'll be like, hey grandma, I've been really wanting this. And she'll go, great, go buy it. I'll be like,
yeah.
cool, thanks.
Yeah.
The next thing on my list is a nice pair of boots that kind of go almost to the knee. Feel like I've seen a lot of people style this. I would love heels, but I wouldn't wear them that often, so I would kind of want a flat boot because then I'd wear them more. But I think they're really cute for outfits. Yeah.
My next one is the Jenna Palek the Jenna Palek collection with Dibs. It comes out, I think, literally like the 8th. So I better either order it for myself or get my mother on that or somebody because I really want it. Jenna's shades, like Jenna's skin shade is just very similar to mine. She said she like made it perfect to her skin tone. I mean, she said she made it perfect for like everybody's skin tone, but like I've seen it on her skin tone because she's obviously worn it in videos and it looks really pretty. So I kind of want it.
I want some more jewelry pieces. So like rings, necklaces. I kind of been really liking the statement necklace look. I just don't have a lot of it. So that kind of thing. Earrings, I just named all the jewelry.
Oh, that yours is literally just fashion.
It's not. I'm just grouping all the fashion together and then the rest is different.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want an immersion blender. If you don't know what that is, it's like the big metal like mixer basically that you probably see in like industrial kitchens. A lot of people use them for like when they make soup or like a stew. It like blends the tomatoes like really well and stuff like that. At the restaurant I used to work at, we had one. I've just been really wanting to make like a nice stew, which is just so grandma of me, but I need an immersion blender. I also just don't have a hand mixer either, so like this is dual purpose. I literally hand mix everything. So, and I cook a lot.
You cook a lot.
Exactly. So I need an immersion blender.
I'll go along with that. This has been on my wish list for some time, but a Vitamix. I am a big fan of like the thick, creamy smoothies, and I do have the Ninja Creamy now, which is fantastic. But I think I could find a place in my heart for both. Not that it's needed.
I really
but
think you should. Maybe next time you come, we should make a shake in mine. My Shark really does blend it just the same as a Vitamix.
Your Shark?
Yes.
Ninja. Don't you have a Ninja?
No, I have a Ninja Creamy. I thought I have a Shark blender. Maybe I have a Ninja blender.
Pretty sure Shark is a vacuum brand.
They also have blenders. I'm gonna check. They're too tall. Connor has it where he can reach. Maybe I have a Ninja. Shark does make blenders, and my parents have one.
Do they?
Shark makes Shark makes blenders. But maybe I do have a Ninja. But either way, it really does do the same as a Vitamix because Connor's family has a Vitamix, and I really promise they're the same. I think you just want it for the name brand, like of being a Vitamix.
No, I've wanted a Vitamix since
I'm saying
since I was like 8.
Well, I'm saying that the Ninja's cheaper, but it literally comes out the same texture.
Yeah.
All right. Next one is a Dutch oven, which is basically like a cast iron, but it's a pot. That is, so I'm explaining. So I really want one of those, which also goes with like the stews and pot roasts and all of that. Also, I've seen people do sourdough bread, and I really want to get a sourdough starter, not for Christmas, but I want to get a sourdough starter or make one. So I make sourdough bread in my little Dutch oven.
I was gonna say that. I've been trying to make bread on my own a couple of times, and every recipe that I find is like, put it in your Dutch oven. I'm like, can you give me a recipe that doesn't include a Dutch oven? I don't have one.
Recipe. I can send you a recipe without a Dutch oven.
Okay. Everything I find is no need and put it in a Dutch oven. And I'm like, okay, cool. My next one is an air fryer.
You don't have one?
I don't have one. No. I like to make potatoes and like stuff like that. And I don't know. Yeah, there's just a lot you can do with it versus heating up the big oven, especially for one person. I don't need to cook all that stuff in the oven. So, an air fryer.
I can't believe you didn't. I don't know why I thought you got one. I want Amazon gift cards strictly for books on my Kindle.
That's so
the
funny.
amount of money I spend on my Kindle. I do read primarily Kindle Unlimited books, which I pay yearly for. But like obviously Iron Flame tomorrow or like Crescent City 3 is coming out in January. Like books like that. It'd just be nice to, have like a gift card just stacked in my Amazon ready to go.
Sure. That's true. So my next one is a water bottle that fits in my travel bag. So I love my Stanley. This one leaks.
I hate that one.
Does yours leak?
No, mine makes a weird sucking. After like the 5th time I washed it, it started making like this weird sucking noise.
No, mine doesn't do that, but it does leak. I did email Stanley and I'm hoping they're gonna send me a new one, but they wanted photos or video proof that it leaks, I guess. I don't know. So I gotta figure that out. But on top of that, it doesn't really fit in my backpack for travel. It's like a little too big. It will work, but it's definitely a little too big. So I want one that fits. And not gonna lie, I've been kind of loving the regular Stanley look. So not
Oh,
necessarily
who
out.
would have thought, babe?
Well, I wanted this one because I could bring it to work and travel with it without spilling it, but it leaks. So
Mine doesn't leak. I've never found mine leaking.
I think mine's defective.
All right.
Yeah, because it's not supposed to. But
All
I've
right.
quite literally had my backpack like soaking wet when I get off the plane. Or the other day, I put my bag on the seat next to me and I went to put my jacket on that was under my backpack and like it had a huge wet spot. And I was like,
Oh,
good.
nice.
I'm so glad it's 40 degrees outside and my jacket's wet.
Next on mine is the Skims shapewear dress. I think everybody's seen it, like the long black one. There's also a gray one. Or I want the t-shirt bra. As a girl with a big chest, I hate bras. I maybe wear them 3 times like a full year. Not even literally. You can ask Shivana how many times she's seen me put on a bra in like 4 years. Probably maybe 10 times total. I really don't. But I've heard a lot of girls with a bigger bust really loving the t-shirt bra from Skims. And I do need like one good bra because sometimes you just I don't mind an occasional, free the nip moment, but sometimes when you're like going to church or maybe a classy dinner with the boyfriend's family, you might need a bra. And I don't really have like a true and trusted favorite bra.
I got the t-shirt bra from Victoria's Secret.
They don't make my size.
I was just saying
Yeah.
that I find it much more comfortable than a regular bra, and I should go buy more because I wear that one primarily. So
Yeah, I would love one. They don't make my size at Victoria's Secret anymore. Sized out of those in my sophomore year.
Gotcha. Have you tried Third Love? I've heard good things about them too.
Which one?
Third Love.
Never heard of it.
I've heard really good things about them, like being super.
I've
Like,
gotten a lot of my bras from Soma, but the problem is, so I don't care to like share the podcast. I'm a 32G. So I find that right here, like the triangle goes so high up that it's digging into right here as the night goes on. Like not like even to the point that it's like pinching, it's just like literally digging in. And it's just very uncomfortable. And I tried getting a 34G, but then it's too big. It like gapes on my back. So I was like, oh, maybe that's why. And it's just like it just goes too high. So I have big boobs, but I don't have a long enough torso to like make room for the bra.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
that's
Like
why.
I said, I think Brooke talked about it, like Brooke Miccio, but I know other influencers I've followed also have talked about it and have
Oh,
said
that's how I heard about the t-shirt
so
bras from Brooke.
there you go. So I don't know. Something to try. My next thing is I need something to put on my wall in my room. It's very bare in there. I want something to put above my bed, a piece of artwork or something. I was kind of thinking either shelves or like a piece of artwork. I kind of want like like one really large photo art piece. I don't know, but something. I want to put something up there.
I've always debated buying it for you, but I never knew like how long would be your apartment if it was like worth it to buy, if I'm gonna be honest.
I don't
I'm
know.
just being serious. Like, I didn't know.
Dude, I was trying to get rid of space on my computer yesterday, and I was going through all these these videos that were saved in my messages, and there were so many videos from when I was touring apartments, and I was sending you a video of every apartment, and I was like, oh, I should have gone apartment hunting this year. Maybe I would have moved. I don't know. But I also have
hate apartment
heard
hunting.
it's kind of fun. I like looking. I don't know. It's kind of fun, but it's always stressful to choose one, but it is fun to look. So I live pretty close to work. Like where I live is like a 10-minute commute for work, which I really like. But I've heard some people tell me like, oh, I live in DC because I have to commute for work, but when it comes to social stuff, it's easier when I'm in it. And I'm like, wait, well, like that makes so much sense because there's so many days where I'm like, I don't feel like going anywhere because most of the social stuff is like towards DC and I'm not technically in DC. So I'm like, I'll just stay home and watch a movie. So I don't know. I think my next unit will be in more the city depending on what city I'm in, but like
I was about
in
to say,
the
depending
area.
on if you're still there.
Well,
If
wherever
you
I
make it
go,
3 years there, I'm gonna be really surprised.
me too. Me too. I'm like already itching for something different.
All right. I want a phone charger dock, not like with the Apple Watch and all that. I had one of those when I first moved here. I got it. And I love charging my phone on the other side of the room. So I just find myself so much more productive with like the sleeping process. Like I just read my book, take my melatonin, couch goes on, like go to bed. But the phone part died. So I need to find like a good I just want a phone docker. I don't want the like, Apple Watch connected. I don't have an Apple Watch anymore. I don't need the AirPod, like just a good phone dock that's not gonna break. And this does
Telling
have like
you the
this does,
clock.
well, I already have a clock, honey bunches, but I have two
Yeah,
clocks in my room. I need to just get one of the like circles from it, like that Apple has that like,
could do that. Just a
yeah, I just
wireless
need to get one of
charger.
those. Yeah, basically a wireless charger. I didn't, whatever, I called it the wrong thing. Wireless
Yeah,
charger, phone charger dock, same baloney. I wrote this list late.
you're good. I guess on the same wavelength, but I wanna get a one of those magnetized phone dock or phone chargers, like portable charger, but it like has the MagSafe on
Oh,
it
yeah, yeah, yeah.
because I now have MagSafe. So I want to get one of those. By the way, they're like $30. I feel like most portable chargers I can get for like $5 to $10, but these MagSafe ones are like $30. I'm like, good,
Oh, when Enzo got it, his was
cool.
55. It's only 30
Okay,
now.
maybe. That's what I found on Amazon when I was looking, but like I
Oh,
was
I heard like
expecting
the
them to be
Apple one. The
cheaper.
Apple MagSafe one is 55.
I'm not surprised. I'm not stuck on the Apple one. I just want one that
I've just
works.
heard that works best for Mac, like Apple's MagSafe is the best products to get because the rest don't like literally have MagSafe, so they don't always connect the proper way.
Interesting.
So I've always heard that. All right, what's your next one? Or I guess yours,
That's
you just did
fine.
yours. All
Yeah.
right, my next one is kind of simple, but I want clothing gift cards to like Old Navy, Abercrombie, Gray Bandit, just like clothes in general. Because I hate that like as you get older, I feel like there really are like seasons. Like right now, reds are very in. Like I feel like color red's very in. And in the spring, there's always going to be new things that are in and out. And like obviously, when you're younger, you don't worry about that. But obviously, I want to buy things for every season. So if I have a gift card already ready for me, I can go buy one or two things that's in the next season. In girl math, I won't be paying for it because it's just a gift card I was gifted.
Right. Going back to the fashion stuff, I've been wanting a leather jacket, like a nice leather jacket. Yeah.
Shivana's YouTube Christmas haul is just gonna be like, let's redo my closet with me.
I'm going through everything in my closet right now, so I'm making room
Oh,
for
I already
anybody
did
who wants
that.
to go shopping for me. I'm kidding.
That's funny.
Just kidding. I'm gonna go shopping for me. Anyway, go ahead.
My last one is essential oils. I have a big diffuser that literally looks like Wally in my room. It's a humidifier as well as the diffuser. And I just need more essential oils for it. That one is easy. I already know my mom's gonna do it. My mom is like an essential oil hoarder. She'll probably stick a couple in my stocking. But I do want some like peppermint, lavender, all like the good ones. There's one called Thieves that like is good for when you're sick. I don't know if anybody else had an essential oil mom, but my mom, she was an essential oil mom. So I want a couple of those.
Nice. Are you on your last one? I'm on my last one.
That was my last one, yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay. My last one, I've been wanting a nice pair of overhead headphones. I am an Apple girly through and through, so if
I've
I
heard
could
they
afford
suck.
the Apple ones, I've heard that and I've also heard otherwise. So I don't know. I'm partial to getting the Apple ones, but I would like a good pair that are like noise cancellation, does the stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I obviously invested in my pair this year and I got the Sony, I don't know all the letters, but it's like MX5000, I think. I'll double check. And I was waiting between that and the Apple ones. And I went into Best Buy and the guy literally took like an hour with me, like giving me the pros and the cons, like this and that. And I'm really glad I went with Sony's. I've heard with Apple when you sweat in them or like anything like that, wear and tear, it sucks. Like people have to bleach their little things. Like they do pop up, but you would have to bleach them. Mine, I just take a Clorox wipe and I'm good.
That's nice. Yeah,
So
my brother has the Bose ones, which he likes too. So I don't know. I just want a good pair that work.
yeah.
But like I said, I'm definitely like an Apple gal. Like that's just I don't know. So anyway, we'll see. But that's kind of what I'm in the market for.
That's your
But
big ticket item.
that is the big ticket item. Yeah, I named a couple or large. Anyway, this is just a wish list essentially. Things that
Yeah.
are
I feel like I'm just saying, like, that's your big one.
Yep.
I feel like I don't really have a big one this year, which is why I'm hopeful I can get it.
There you go.
Mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, anybody, if you're listening, I'll send you a screenshot, babes. I'll even send you a link. I'll make a PowerPoint. Have you ever seen those people?
I was gonna
Have
say,
they
I'm
do that
pretty
on
sure you can
TikTok?
just make an Amazon wish list and they can go click and buy and
Well,
send.
half of mine aren't on there. But have you seen the people that do that on TikTok?
To do, oh,
Like make a
just
PowerPoint for their parents?
no, that's
Oh yeah, I've
funny.
seen that. I like it. I like it.
Well, I think that's all. Maybe we gave you guys some ideas for what you'd like to add to your Christmas wish list, or maybe we gave you an idea for someone else. And again, if you need more ideas, don't worry, we have you covered. Go check out our last episode. It will be linked down below. But that's it. Thanks for listening, and definitely subscribe, follow the pod. You can also follow us over on Instagram at Thereandback.pod. If you feel up to it, leave us a rating and review. It really helps the show, helps more people find us, and we'd really appreciate it. But that's it. We'll talk to you guys next week.
If you're feeling crazy, don't forget waterboy/TB pod.
Yes, Waterboy. Or thanks for partnering with us.
All right, guys. Bye. Have a good night or a good day.
Bye.